Taron, such a pleasure to meet you.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I've been following your career since the very beginning, and I have to say real quick that Smoke absolutely floored me, and so did this film, She Rides Shotgun. So, man, you're on a fiery record already.
Oh, thank you.
You bring something so fresh and layered and unpredictable to every role you do, and in this movie, She Rides Shotgun, your performance really does feel especially raw and intimate. So I got to ask, what about Nate pulled you in, and did playing him unlock something in you that you hadn't tapped into before?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it obviously seems that way to you, so that's a really nice thing. I was really excited to play the role, and I thought that it was just this terrific script with these two characters that I loved immediately. And I think it felt like, I don't know, something more, like a more, I don't know. It just felt more sober and more mature than anything I'd done before, I suppose. And then, of course, there's the responsibility of working with a young actor who, despite being relatively inexperienced, has this massive talent. And I loved, building that relationship with her, with Anna.
Yeah, great performance by Anna. How much of your process is shaped by your scenes partner's energy, especially when your partner is someone as phenomenal as Anna?
Yeah, of course. I mean, she is the fire at the center of the film. She is the engine of the movie, and I think, part of my experience of making the movie was being awestruck by how brilliant she was. And that, I think, helped with the role, because Nate is, kind of processing in real time up against a backdrop of these terrible circumstances, that he has this daughter who's extraordinary and has her own life and her own, her own world, her own universe, and he kind of, is processing that in the very limited time they have together.
Yeah, I love the striking duality in this film. It's gritty, it's explosive, emotional and tender. Honestly, you made my wife tear up, and you had me holding back my tears at times. I would say that. Was there a moment during filming that really stuck with you, even after the camera stopped rolling?
Yeah, I think there's a scene in the Trucker's Chapel where she's dressing a wound on my leg, and or helping me to dress a wound on my leg, and we talk about her mother, who dies off screen in the at the start of the film, and that was a very emotional day on set, where it just kind of felt like all the shared experience of these two characters was bubbling under the surface of what we were talking about, and it felt very special. And but honestly, the movie's filled with moments like that. Every day of working with her was a privilege. Every day of discovering that step in these characters' journey was a privilege, and I loved it from start to finish. I really did.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. Taron, thank you so much for taking the time to chat, and I can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you, mate. Really appreciate you being so kind. Thank you.